Assalamualaikum everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of Suhoor and Iftar Meals. Today I'm excited to share with you a recipe I created, a stunning strawberry Barfait glass that's perfect for a festive iftar gathering. It's a layered dessert that's like a dream come true for cream lovers, but with a burst of fresh fruit to keep it light and refreshing. Start off by breaking your cake into bite-sized pieces or even smaller. Any flavor you like will work. I'm using a classic vanilla sponge cake because I think the sweetness of the strawberries pairs beautifully with the vanilla, but feel free to get creative. Chocolate, red velvet, or even a spiced cake would be delicious. If you'd like to try my vanilla cake recipe, you can find it in the description down below. Once your cake is crumbled, layer the pieces in a beautiful Barfait glass. This is the base for a work of art. Next, we'll whip up a luxurious cream filling. We'll start by whisking together some egg yolks, sugar, and a touch of vanilla extract. Here I'm using 3 egg yolks and I've used half a tablespoon of sugar per yolk. I do not like it to be very sweet, but you can totally adjust the sugar according to your taste. Whisk the yolks on a double boiler. Heating it gently will help it thicken and become smooth and creamy. Remember, the key to creamy yolks is gentle heat. Aim for barely simmering water in the bottom pot of your double boiler. Keep whisking it constantly. This incorporates air into the yolks, which helps them thicken and become lighter. As the yolks cook, they'll change color from a bright yellow to a pale yellow color. Don't overheat it. If the yolks get too hot, they will scramble. If you see any streaks of cooked egg, remove the bowl from the heat immediately. You can still use it, but the texture won't be as creamy. Now in a separate bowl, whip 1 cup of heavy whipping cream until stiff peaks form. Stiff peaks hold straight up and don't droop at all. Remember to use the cream straight from the fridge. Cold temperatures help the fat in the cream whip up and hold its shape. Start on low speed and gradually increase to medium speed as the cream thickens. This helps incorporate air without overbeating. Once the cream reaches stiff peaks, stop whipping. Over whipped cream can become clumpy or turn into butter. Now just hold this in your egg yolks mixture. This step is just about creating a perfect balance of textures. Rich and creamy, but still light and fluffy. Take about 1/3 of the whipped cream and whisk it together with the egg yolks. This loosens up the yolks and makes them easier to fold into the rest of the cream. Add in 2 to 3 tablespoons of cream cheese. Once the mixture appears well combined, stop folding. Overfolding can cause the whipped cream to lose its air and become dense. Lastly, cut up some freshly washed and hulled strawberries into bite-sized pieces. Leave some larger chunks so you get a delightful mix of soft and satisfyingly chewy bites that burst with juicy flavor in every mouthful. Now just fold in your strawberries and do not overmix. Add in as many strawberries as your heart desires. Strawberries are the star of the show over here. You just can't get enough of their sweet and juicy flavor. Now let's get to assembling it. As we've layered the cake at the bottom of our Barfait glass for a touch of the tropics and to add a pop of color to the bottom layer, we can place a ring of fresh pineapple in the glass. Then we'll add a little bit of pineapple juice to moisten the cake without making it soggy. Next, we'll spoon our creamy creation over the cake layer. With each layer, our Barfait becomes more and more visually stunning and flavorful. Now finally, for an intense burst of strawberry flavor, slice up some juicy strawberries and transform them into a delightful pulp. Just imagine the burst of flavor they'll bring to your creation. Now just gently spoon the pulp strawberries onto the top layer. This will become the crowning jewel of your masterpiece. And remember, this is just a starting point. Feel free to experiment with different fruits, flavors, and presentation techniques to make your Barfait glass truly your own. Just look at those layers. This dessert is itself a feast for the eyes as well as the taste buds. Until next time, take care and Allah Hafiz.